all of you. I hope all of you are doing great. So dear students, I welcome you all for this sessions of We Stand For You Solutions. Okay, so let me introduce myself, and before that, to all the online students, I would make few things clear. I would be always addressing you because the camera is right in front of me. But whenever you send any of the chat or any of your responses, you want to respond to me, please put it in the chat box. And another thing, whatever the chat you put, I'm going to have it displayed here for me here on the monitor that is next to me. Okay. So don't think that why if you always turn on the right side and keep watching. It is that I'll be referring to all of your answers here on my right side. Am I clear? Okay. So let's get started. Let me introduce myself even before I start. I am Nikita Patel, one of the technical trainers in We Stand For You Solutions, and I would be your instructor for all the coming sessions. Am I clear with this? Everyone? And I just want you to be responding to your answers, please. The online students, please keep on responding in the chat box. That is when I can have that interaction with you. Am I clear with this? So quickly, all the online students, you can say yes to me by typing yes in the chat box. Quickly do that and let's get started. Yes. Ramo is telling yes. Prashant says yes. Vishal says yes. Nice. Others? Others in the meeting? Can I get all your yes? What about others? Dikshita, Linadish, Naveen, then Rehana. Nice. Okay. Nice. Okay. So I can see many yeses from all of your end. So dear students, let's get started. See, when I say let's get started, then maybe I have few questions to ask to all of you. Please tell me, why are you attending these classes? Why are you attending these demo classes? I just want your answers. Online students, I'm again telling, please put your answers in the chat box. Why really are you attending these demo classes? May I know? And on offline here also would be telling me the answers regarding the question. When I'm asking the questions, it will be both for the online and the offline students. Am I clear? So please tell me what really is your answers with respect to this. Why are you attending the demo classes? Okay, I'm getting some answers here in the offline. Few students are telling. Okay. Yes. What is it? To start, okay, I have an online answer. Nice. To start a career in the IT industry. Nice, Ramu. To start your career. Very good. Others, why are you attending? To choose a career path. Very nice, Rehana. And again, I'm sorry if in case I'm pronouncing your name wrong. You can always tell that. Okay. Okay, to choose a career path, then to start a career in the IT industry. Many different answers you are giving me. Nice, nice to see that. So dear students, again, if in case I ask you, why are you here? Here also in the offline, I ask you. Everybody tell me what it is. Maybe you want to have a career path. You want to shape your career. You want to have a very good career built. What is this career is all about? Nothing but, can I tell it like this? All of you have just now finished your graduation, correct? Now, what is the next goal that you have? All these days, you had one purpose. What was that one purpose? It is that you have to be what? You have to be finishing your graduation. You have to finish your studies. Get that one degree in hand. Correct? This is what your goal was for all these days. Am I correct? But now you have done that. That phase is finished. All of you have achieved that phase. Now comes the next step, because we cannot pause in one place. We have to keep on climbing, or we have to keep on probably going across multiple steps. So now with that, we have finished one step. You have finished that one step. What is that? Finishing your graduation. Now comes the next step. What is the next step? That is to build your career. Nothing but, can I keep it like this? It is that you have to be getting a job. Am I clear with this? Everyone agree? Whatever Ramo is telling or Rehna is telling, all of these things, if I take, nothing but you are trying to tell you have to be getting your first dream job. Everyone, do you all agree with me? Yes? Yes, online students? See, if at all it's on offline, it's like I can make out with their reactions. Since those are connected offline, sorry, online, you have to be responding me in the chat box. Only then I can see, I can understand you are getting everything that I'm trying to tell. Okay, yes. Now, you people have to tell me, what you people have to tell me is, to get a job, understand, to get that job, what you have to do. Dear students, to get that job, what you all should be doing? Please tell me. Everyone, to get that job, what you all have to do? Okay, here people say we have to get skilled. Okay, I agree. You have to get skilled. Apart from that, skills. Again, online students. Prashant says skills. Very nice. Enhancement of skills, Rehana. Very nice. So skills, okay. Apart from that, apart from that, okay, let's say that you have got enough skills now. Okay, all of you are skilled enough now. Whatever the skill set is needed, you have gained it. Next, what is the next? What is the next step? You have got enough skills, you have whatever is necessary for you to get your first dream job. You've got, let's say you've really got that skills. You've learned, you've understood, you've maybe implemented a lot of things you have done. Okay, you've got skill. What is the next thing to get that job? Future leading course for job. Okay, Prashant, I understand. Please understand my question. You've got skilled. Okay, all that is needed, the skills needed, everything you have like learned it. Now, to get this first job, your first dream job, what is really necessary? Very simple thing is necessary, which you are not able to like tell it. You all know communication skills. Very nice, Vamsi Reddy. Vamsi, okay. Vamsi, very nice. Yes, communication is very, very important thing. Skills is important. Communication is important. Very nice. Apart from that, DSA programming, Ramu, yes. Data structures and algorithms, yes. Very important. Again, DSA programming is which comes in the skills only. Okay, nice. Then what else? Okay, let me reframe my question. Okay, what does that is? You've understood like what is needed, skills, everything you've learned, and everything is done. Now, if you just know and you sit in home, will you get the job? Very nice. Appearing for interviews. Very nice, Rehana. Very, very nice. Networking with recruiters. Very nice, Ramu. Now we are able to get my question. So you get skilled. All that is one step. Again, the next step comes to get that job. What is needed? you have to attend or appear for the interview. Correct? You have to meet the recruiters. You have to appear for the interview. How really you do it? Nothing but you have to be undergoing one process. What is that process? That process is only the interview process. Correct, my dear students? Interview process. Now, how many of you here, both in offline and online, how many of you have not attended not even a single interview till now? Anybody? See, it is no problem. If you have not attended any of the interviews, there is no problem at all. Just to my knowledge, I'm asking. If you have not attended, definitely from now you will have attended. Nice. Okay. Others here? Okay, there are few who have not attended. Not a problem. What about others? Okay, I assume you have attended any of the interview. Now, dear students, you people tell me how many rounds of interview will be there? Usually, because interview means not just you go once, you finish and come back. You will have multiple rounds in the interviews, correct? So could you all please tell me which and all rounds are there in the interviews? Everyone? 4 rounds, okay. 4 rounds, nice. Others, I have attended Cognizant interview, Ramona is Cognizant. So I have you like cleared the interview, Ramu? Written test, communication, HR, waiting for results. Okay, all the best, Ramu. Well, I hope I wish you that you would get that. So again, Vamshi Reddy says it depends on company, resume, shortlisting, aptitude, technical, GD, HR. Okay, nice. All of you are aware of the interview rounds. I'm very happy to hear that. So dear students, now it's that what really I'm going to tell is, let's have some discussion about which and all really the interview rounds will have. Okay. Let me tell you on an average when we take, I'm not telling particularly this, there is one company, there is only this company will take, no. Generally, on an average, when we look at the companies, when they conduct interview rounds, so we could say that there are mainly 5 rounds. There will be mainly 5 rounds in the interview. It might vary. Sometimes you might have only 4 rounds, sometimes only 3 rounds, sometimes 5 rounds. But on an average, it is 5 rounds. And usually, what will be the very first round? Always. Can you all tell me? Most of the time, first round will be which round? Written test. Okay. Written test is nothing but, can I tell it like this? Which is the aptitude round. Always, if you have observed, the very first round of the interview is going to be the aptitude round. Yes, my dear students? Now comes the question, why do you think always the first round will be kept as the the aptitude round will be kept as the very first round? Do you know this? Anybody? Okay. If not, let me tell you. Let me give you this analysis. Why? Because what is the basic thing needed for getting a job? You have to undergo the interview process. So how careful you have to be when it comes to interview is what we are discussing now. So coming to this, why really the first round will be kept as the aptitude round? I'm going to tell you now. Let's say some company is there. Maybe which company? Maybe I will tell Infosys or Wipro or TCS. Any of the MNC I will take. Maybe let's take TCS. Now, let's say TCS is hiring the employees. I mean, they have some 10 openings. Understand? In the TCS, there are 10 openings. Openings means 10 positions are vacant. Okay. Now, for these 10 positions, vacant positions, how many of them are really applying is, let's say, some 600 of them have applied. Are you all able to understand? For 10 positions, 600 candidates have applied for that position. But there are only 10 openings. Now you only think and tell me this TCS, how many times, like this, I mean, for how many days they have to conduct the interview, if at all they have to check individually? 600 people. Just think, it will take 3 to 4 months for them to just take the interview only. Are you all able to understand? So now what they want to do is, out of all of the 600, whom and all are really good, are you getting it? Who are really intelligent, they want to filter. So how do really they filter now? They are going to filter with the help of aptitude round. Ma'am, why aptitude round? Why? Because this aptitude round, whatever is there, how it will be present usually? If you have observed, it will be always having a round where you will have to answer MCQ type of questions. What do you mean by this MCQ type questions? Multiple choice questions. What really is this multiple choice questions, my dear students? If you could tell me, wherein you will have one question and there'll be some 4 options to each of the question. Out of that 4 options, one answer will be correct. One option will be correct option. You have to tick that option. Correct. So like this, if at all aptitude round is for 30 minutes, 30 questions will be there in that round. If aptitude round is for 60 minutes, 60 questions will be there in that round. So if you take an average of it, for each question, to solve each question, you will have only 1 minute of time. Are you all able to understand my question? Yes, everyone? So in order to clear every single round, I mean every single question, you will have only 1 minute of time. And here what matters, yes. So as your friend is telling, to test knowledge on mathematical and logical problems. Yes, how much critical knowledge is there? Very nice. Very good, Prashant. So as your friends are telling, yes, definitely this round is kept for filtering, mainly for mass filtration. And another thing is to check your knowledge or your mathematical skills. Yes, that is because most of the mathematical questions will be asked. How strong you are in basics. It will be most of the basic questions that will be asked there. So to check how fast you are working. Dear students, now clearing this first round, which is aptitude round, is very, very important. Very good. Yes, Rehana, it is problem solving. Problem solving, nothing but you will have to solve the problem and find out which option is correct for that. Are you understanding? Now, dear students, why really this round is kept as, I have told you, for the mass filtration. Out of the 600, because only 10 openings, all 600 interviews they cannot make. So they will have this filtration. Now, how it is, as I told, for solving each question, there will be 1 minute of time. And they will also keep some cutoff marks. Okay. If at all 60 questions they have asked, they will tell whom and all have scored 20 and above, correct? We will select them for the next round. Like this, they will tell. Are you understanding? Why? Because not everybody will be able to clear or answer all 60 questions correct. Each would might take, for solving one question, if you're taking 5 minutes on an average. You only think and tell me. So in 1 hour, in 60 minutes, how many questions you can solve? Everyone, tell me the calculation. There are 60 questions, 60 minutes is the time. But if you take 5 minutes for solving one problem, for one question, so in 60 minutes, you can solve how many? How many questions you'll be able to solve? Okay, I'm getting some numbers here. Online students, please tell me. 12 questions, Ramu. Okay. Nice, Ramu. What about others? Is it going to be only 12 questions you can solve? Do you all agree with what Ramu is telling? If you take 5 minutes for each question. Okay, Naveen, 6 questions only you can solve. Okay. So if you take 5 minutes for solving one question, in 10 minutes, you can solve only 2 questions. In 15 minutes, you can solve only 3 questions. So in 30 minutes, you can solve only 6 questions. And in 60 minutes, you can solve only 12 questions, which means out of 60 questions, you will be able to answer only 12 questions correct. Are you understanding? But what they have kept, they've kept the cutoff marks as how much? 20 marks. Whom and all have answered 20 and above as correct, only those students will be selected for the second round. Now you will not get selected if you're taking 5 minutes. Are you all able to understand this? Yes. So while clearing this round, you have to be very fast. You have to be very quick. That does not mean if at all you have to be quick. Okay, somehow I will do inky pinky ponky and I will put the questions. Anybody like that, you think? Yes? No, that does not work. You have to give the correct answer itself. Inky pinky ponky will really not work for aptitude round. Okay. Let's come back to the question. So now, dear students, you have to understand something. What is that is, you have to be knowing shortcuts, because every time if I tell there is a number, 3 numbers are given, find the HCF of 3 numbers, find the LCM of 3 numbers. Like this, the questions will be asked. You will sit, okay, ma, when you're small, you will learn that HCF method, LCM method, how to find out all the one line you draw like this, find the LCM, the remainder, everything. Yes, agree? Like that, if you take, definitely you will take 5 minutes, more than 5 minutes only for one question. Now, what is needed is, you need to know the shortcuts for it, how fast you can make it. Within 1 minute only, how to really solve that, or how to identify the correct option for one question. How fast you can make it. So in order to do that, how are we going to help you in this? Because at the end, you are here attending the demo classes. Why? Because you believe that we are going to help you in getting that first dream job. Yes or no? So as I am telling you, we are going to help you in each and every step. We are going to stand with you in each and every step. How is that? How is that is, for clearing the very first round of the interview, which is the aptitude round, how we will be with you, how we are going to help with you in this journey is, we will be giving you the aptitude sessions. Are you all able to understand? We are going to give you the aptitude sessions, wherein there will be a separate aptitude trainer who will be conducting the aptitude classes for you. And in these classes, the trainer is going to help you in improving your skills. What skills? All the logical skills of yours, reasoning, verbal skills, what and all is needed. The shortcuts needed for you to how solve the mathematical questions. Every single thing, most of the shortcuts related to all type of the questions will be explained to you, will be made you to understand. You will be able to clear that. Am I clear with this? Everyone? Yes? So in this way, we are going to help you with the first round of the interview, which is the aptitude round. Am I clear with this, my dear students? Yes? Okay. So now that I have told you how really we are going to be with you in the first round, how we are going to help you in the first round. Let's say, so you have now become really good in the very first round of the interview, that is the aptitude round. You have become really thorough. Okay, what and all the skills needed, what you have to be doing, every single thing you have understood. Now comes the next round. Can anybody tell me usually what will be the second round of interview? Can any of you tell me? Online students, I want your answers in the chat box. Can any of you tell me what really would be sometimes the second round? Do you all know what will be the second round of the interview? Technical? Nice. Coding? Nice. Okay. Okay. Good. I can see many answers. Very good. Dear students, let me tell you, generally, yes, sometimes it's going to be the technical round, and sometimes they keep one more round. Okay. What is that is, now when they keep this, that they will decide. Okay. How they will decide is, If at all, out of 600, okay, I told TCS is having 10 positions opening. Now there are 600 candidates who have applied for it. 600 candidates will take the aptitude round. Say suppose the 600 out of 600, only 50 of them have cleared that. Only 50 of them have cleared the first round and entered the second round. That time directly maybe they will keep the coding round. But assume that out of 600 students here, 600 candidates, let's say 300 of them have cleared the aptitude or 200 have cleared. Are you understanding? Now from 600, how many of them are going to the second round? 200 are going to the second round. Again, don't you think they should again filter here? Yes. Now what they will do is they're going to keep one more round that is called group discussion round. We call that as GD round. In short, I'm writing it GD. GD stands for what? Group discussion. So now what really happens in this group discussion round? And sometimes we also call it as jam round, just a minute round. These are the other terms they use. Am I clear? What will be done in the GD round? I'm going to explain you now. So what happens in the GD round is, dear students, usually in this round, they are going to make you into groups. Group discussion. Word itself tells, right? Group discussion. What do you mean by group discussion? Which means everybody, those who are cleared the first round and have entered the second round, will be made into small groups. Are you all understanding? They all will be made into small groups. Now, this group, what will be done is, the group would be now given one topic to discuss. Any topic, some normal, it will not be a technical topic, okay? Some normal topic related to the world, something that is happening in the world, some topic will be given to you. Now, everybody in that group should keep on coming up with some discussion. They have to keep on making their points. Are you all getting it? Now, ma'am, why this round will be kept? Okay, we understood why aptitude is kept. Now, why the group discussion? What really they're going to observe in this? That comes the question, dear students. Now, what happens in group discussion is, they are going to observe so many parameters. What parameters? When the group discussion will be happening, right? During that time, one person from the company also will be present there, who will be watching you in the discussion. You means everyone and every candidate they will be observing. Now, how this candidate is involving in the group discussion, they are going to observe. Now, if at all there is a point that you have to raise, how you are raising the point, how you're standing towards your point, because not just that you have to like come up with some point, you should also, your point also should be having some justification. How justification you are giving, and how is your communication, how you're presenting yourself, every single thing. All these types of parameters is what they will observe. Again, discussion means how you are making the discussion, because you would have seen all these discussions that happens in the news channels and all. They will tell discussion is there. Starting discussion only it will be there. After some time, it will become a big fight. Yes. So are you such type of a person? You should not do this. Again, I'm telling, this is not what you have to do. But I'm telling, so discussion means how you carry the discussion. Are you understanding? So all these things is what will be observed. Now, if in case I ask you, will you be really able to clear this GD? You know all the parameters that you have to do. And this is my question to you. If in case you tell, ma'am, maybe yes, maybe no, I'm going to tell you, don't worry. I'm going to tell you, don't worry. Why? Why? Because again, I told you, we will be with you in this entire journey. We are going to stand with you in this entire journey. So how is that we stand with you in this journey is, we are going to have sessions conducted to you. What sessions, ma'am? We are going to conduct something called soft skill sessions to all of you. So what happens in this soft skill sessions is, what and all skills are needed that for clearing yourself in the group discussion, like your body language, your presentation skills, your communication, and everything related to clear your group discussion would be taught to you, because that is also important, right, dear students? Yes or no? Yes. So for that reason, we will have a soft skill classes. See, technical skills are different, soft skills are different. Because technical skills, all the technical concepts what you learn comes under technical skills category. Along with that, soft skills means what? About your body language, your communication, how you present yourself, everything comes in soft skills. So soft skills is also equally important. Are you all getting this? So as I said, how can you improve your soft skills? With the help of the sessions that will be conducted for it, you will be able to understand. Am I clear? So as I told, we are also going to tell you, be with you in this journey to clear your group discussion as well. Okay, ma'am, we understood. We are done with the group discussion round. What is the next thing? Yes, what is the next thing? Now comes, as most of you are telling me from the long time, it is going to be the next round, which is the technical round. Next is going to be the technical round. Now, those who have cleared both the rounds and have been selected for the third round will be there in this technical round. Now, dear students, what and all happens in the technical round? Very simple. There will be a questions that will be asked related to your technical skills. Now comes which technical skills? Are you all getting it? Which technical skills it is? It is the skill set which is Java full stack technology skills. The skill set with respect to Java full stack technology. Now, ma'am, why is Java full stack only? Why not it is something like C or full stack, C++ full stack? Why not it is something like that? Why it is Java full stack itself? My dear students, let me tell you why is it Java full stack. Okay. So why it is? Because if you look at the current industry from past 20 years in the industry, if you tell top 3 programming language, the Java language stands was or it's in the top 3 of it. Are you all getting it? Java is the language, programming language, which stands in top 3 itself, not just today, not just yesterday, from past 20 years. Many languages came and went, but Java is in the constant phase of top 3 programming languages. And not only that, today in the industry, today in the IT market, if you see, for which particular role there is more openings for a fresher, because all of you are freshers. Are you all getting it? Freshers means those are just graduated now and looking for the job. We call them as freshers, right? So for a fresher, for which particular technology there is more opening, it is for Java full stack technology. Am I clear with this? And that is why we are going to make you get skilled in this Java full stack technology. Am I clear with this? Now let me just tell you what and all we are going to explain in, or what and all we are going to make you get skilled in Java full stack. Dear students, this Java full stack, whatever you are seeing, there is 3 main layers that we are going to learn in this. What are those 3 layers if you ask me? We have something called front end layer. So there are front end technologies that comes in this. Then we have a layer of technology in the full stack, that is back end layer. And also we have the database layer. So all these 3 layers put together, we call it as full stack technology. Am I clear with this? So with this thing, front end, what and all we are going to again teach you in this. I'm going to tell you, it is going to be the technologies like HTML, technologies like CSS. We have something called JavaScript. We also going to be learning, getting skilled in the React.js. So all these are the technical skills which we are going to learn, which we are going to get enhanced with respect to front-end technologies. And coming to back-end technology, which is the back-end, here only you can see Java. So with respect to back-end, it is going to be Java. And when it comes to database, it is going to be what? It is going to be MySQL. Along with that, you will also understand the things related to Oracle as well. Are you all getting it? So all these are the technical skills which you will be learning and which you will be getting skilled in this journey. Am I clear with this? So now all that is needed is your time and patience. So when you give your time and patience, definitely I will tell you are going to be completely thorough with all these technical skills that I have mentioned. Am I clear with this to everyone? To all the online students, am I clear? And to all the offline students, am I clear with this? Yes. So with this, now you will be able to understand all the days of classes that will be there every single day. Don't miss the class, just attend the class and understand whatever will be taught in the class. So once you are done with that, I assure you that definitely the technical skills that is needed for clearing the technical round, you are ready for it. Am I clear with that? Okay. So, okay. So with that, next thing is, okay, ma'am, we are done. We have written when we are happily clearing our aptitude round, GD round, technical round. Are we done with the interview? Yes, here offline. Are we done with the interview? Online, are we done with the interview? If in case you say yes, let me tell you, you can see there is still a gap. There are still some more rounds left. You have not yet finished with your interview to get that dream job of yours. What is that? What is that is, dear students, what happens is, again, this is also, it depends from company to company. They will have sometimes only one technical round. In this technical round only, they will also ask you the questions related to technicals and the coding skills they are going to check. You know all the concepts theoretically, but don't you think you should know how to implement it practically also, right? Yes, everyone. See, I'll give you a small scenario to everyone. Let's say you are very much hungry. Okay, you're very much hungry, all of you, or any one of you. Assume that you are very much hungry. Now, what is the thing? You should cook food and eat. When you're hungry, you should eat. You know this. To eat what you want, either you have to cook food. You should go and cook, or ask mom. Let's say mom is not in home. Okay, mom is not in home. So the option is you have to cook the food for yourself, or you have to order it online, or you only go to a hotel, have food and come, or bring parcel, whatever it is. You know what needs to be done. You know cooking also, everything you know. But until and unless you do any of the possibilities, how do you think your hunger will go? Are you all able to understand? So only when you implement what is necessary for it, only then the purpose will be served. Similarly, now, if at all you know the technical skills, theoretically it is good. But how are you implementing it is also very, very important. That is why you will also have the another round, we call it as coding round. And as I'm telling, this coding round will sometimes happen along with the technical round itself, or this is also told as technical round 1, technical round 2. Are you all able to understand? So what is happening in this technical round 2, which is coding round, is whatever you are going to learn theoretically, all that concept, how you implement it in the coding. So you have to code. There will be some scenarios given to you. For those scenarios, you have to code. You have to write the code. Now comes the question, ma'am, how do I code? Very simple, dear students. I told you, I am going to be with you. We are going to be with you till this particular journey of technical round. In this round also, we are going to be with you. Ma'am, how, ma'am? How is that is, dear students? It's going to be very, very simple. That is, along with the classes that is going to happen for you for all these particular technical skills, you will also have separate sessions conducted. We will have separate classes conducted for having coding done, which means you will have separate programming classes every day that will happen along with your Java class. There, what will be done? Maybe conceptually you learned in the class. In the class, maybe I would have explained, okay, arrays, we are going to do like this in the arrays. Maybe one or two problems or programs we would have written all of us. Next, after a small break, you will have programming classes. So in the programming classes, I would make you to type and execute 10 more programs related to the array concept that I have explained. So the hands-on practice is what you are going to do. Are you understanding? So when we have more hands-on practice, when you are doing it practically, so definitely, dear students, you will be also surely clearing this fourth round of interview, which is the coding round. Am I clear to everyone? Yes, my dear students, am I clear with this? Online students, please respond. Okay, that's great. So now comes the last round of the interview. Can anybody guess? I think all of you will guess for sure. I am very much sure. Yes, Prashant, correct. You guessed it correct. Others? Can you tell me? We are left with one last round. What can be that round? Great HR round. Vamshi, nice. Yeah, it is great HR round only. I'll also agree. Yes, as your friends are saying it, the last round is going to be the HR round. Ma'am, why this HR round will be kept, ma'am? Can anybody tell me? Because definitely by all of your reactions, I'm able to understand, you know, more things about HR round. Can anybody tell me why this HR round will be kept? Online students, please respond. Yeah. What happens in the HR round? Online students, what happens in the HR round? Nobody wants to tell what happens in HR round? HR related questions will be asked. Yes, nice, Rehana. So HR related questions. What does this HR stands for usually? Generally, the word HR is there, right? What does this word HR stands for? Human resource, correct? Human resource. So what really human resource? Very good. Yes. Like mental situation handling. Yes, very nice, Rehana. Correct. The way of behavior, very nice. Good. Please give me that responses. That's really nice. Nice. Okay. I'm very happy I got few answers there. As I said you, the HR in the HR round, human resource is all about, see, for the company, one of the main thing is resource. So humans are also one main resource, right? Humans means the employees. Employees are the humans. They are also one main resource to handle these human resources. So there'll be one dedicated person. This dedicated person, we call them as HR. Okay. So this HR round, they are the one who are going to mainly have, after you clear all the rounds, main few things are left. Out of that, if I have to tell one of the main thing, So, okay, there was some disturbance. Sorry for it. So what happens in the main part of this is, it is going to be what? Mainly the salary discussion will happen, which is all of us would be wanting for. Yes. So that one important discussion. But only salary discussion, my dear students? No. If you have observed in the HR round, you will be the only person who will be sitting face to face with the interviewers. Nobody like group of people will be there, 2-3 people will be there. No, you are the only person who will get into the cabin to take up the HR round, which means there, from the time you open the door, you walk inside the room, you inside the cabin, till how you pull the chair, how you are sitting on the chair, how is your body posture, how is your communication, how you are speaking, how you are answering, how you are confident. Every single small things also will be observed. Are you all able to understand? So HR round, not only these things like the salary discussion, just that, no, even many other things are also being observed in this. Are you understanding? Now, ma'am, how can we improve ourselves in the HR round? Because you only think, say suppose you have attended the interview, somehow you did not clear the first round only. In the aptitude round only, you got rejected. You will get hurt. Definitely you will get hurt. But not really like more pain. Why not really more pain? I'm telling, I will tell you. But assume that you have cleared this, this round, this round also you have cleared. You have come to HR round. And since you have not answered correctly in the HR round, you are being rejected. Then please, you only tell me how will be the pain, how much hurt it will be. Are you all able to get it? Understand? Yes, dear students? Yes or no? It is very painful. It's very painful because almost if you have finished this, you are getting that offer letter. Your dream job you are getting. Are you all getting it? Only that one last step is there, and from there, if you come down, how really bad, right? How bad you feel it. So again, don't worry. As I have told, we are being with you till here. We also will be with you in this round as well. How? As I told, the soft skill trainer, where we are going to help you in improving your soft skills. In those sessions, not only you will be able to learn the things related to the group discussion, the skills related to group discussion, and what are the skills needed for HR round, clearing HR round, even those aspects also will be made learned to you. Am I clear with this, everyone? So in this way, we are going to be with you in this journey to make you understand, okay, what and all are the necessary things related for the HR round, how you have to improve yourself, your personality, your communication, every aspect that is needed for HR round. We are going to be with you in this journey to help you in clearing this HR round as well. I am making this point very much clear to all of you, my dear students. Am I clear with this, everyone? So we are going to be in this entire journey with you to clear all the things needed, which means for the interview and to get your first dream job, we are going to be with you. Am I clear with this? So all that is needed from your end is only your complete concentration and punctuality is what is needed. You have to attend the classes regularly. Whatever is being explained in the class, just practice it. Just do that work assigned to you. And I will tell you, definitely you will be able to get this first dream job of yours without any problem. Am I clear with this, everyone? To all the online students, am I clear? To all the offline students, am I clear? Yes, everyone? Yes? Only Prashant is telling yes. What about others? Can I take it as yes or no from all of you? Yes, good, Rehana, Prashant. I believe that all of you have understood what really is there in all this interview process, everyone. Okay, that's great then. Now moving ahead, we have understood that what and all are the necessary things that are needed for clearing the interview. And here, if you observe all the technical skills, whatever we are going to discuss with you, I've listed here. Along with that, you will also have soft skill sessions and aptitude sessions to help you in all the other non-technical skills also. Okay. Now comes the next thing, dear students. All of you want this job, correct? The main purpose is getting skilled and getting that first dream job of yours. This is our main purpose. All of us are with this main purpose. Now, my question to all of you is, if you just observe here in this particular part, now all of you please tell me, what job you all want? What job you all want? Everyone, what job you all want? You have to tell me the answer. I cannot tell what job you want. Agree? So please tell what job you want. Okay. Here also I'm getting some answers. But before I tell these answers, I want your answers from online students. What job you all want? Dear students, please respond. What job you all want? You don't want any job. Nobody wants job. Developing role, very good. Prashant is telling you want to get a developing role. Okay, a role of developer you want. Fine. Others? Others? Software testing, nice, Rehana. So want to be a test engineer. Okay, software engineer, nice. Software developer, okay. Huh. Okay, can I tell like this? All of you want to be software engineers, maybe a software developer or test engineer, software test engineer, full stack developer, Java developer. All these answers, each one of you will give me. At the end, nothing but you all want to be that IT professionals. In IT, a software engineer job is what you want. So tell me, being a software engineer, you work or where do you work? I mean, what is that you need for working? Understand my question. Okay, again, uh, maybe understanding the question is very, very important. I'll tell you. If at all you are a civil engineer, civil engineers, what they will do? They will go to site. In the site, they will work. In the construction area, they will work. Same. If at all, if I have to take up mechanical engineers, they work with machines. In front of the machines, they will work. Machines means big, big machines, tools, spanner, then maybe cutting players. I'm not exactly cutting players. Means with the tools, those particular equipments they work. Similarly, software engineers work on what? I want your answers. Online, nice, Prashant. Yes, online, how? Work from home, okay. See, work from home, work from office, hybrid mode, agree. I agree with all of that. But using what you will work? What is needed for you to work? Yes, everyone, what is needed for you to work? Everyone, using what you will work? Yes, Prashant. Yes, for salary you work. Understand my question. What I'm asking is, to work, you need something, right? How you will work? Huh, at least from offline, can I expect the answer? Using what you will work, madam? Yes, using what you will work? Your offline friends are giving me some answers. Online, please tell me using what you will work. Skills and knowledge, yes. But the basic thing to be a software engineers work on computers, right? Are you all getting this? You need computer to work or something, some other machine do you use? No. All the software engineers need laptops. Laptop is nothing but at the end it is a computer, correct? Yes. So please understand, if at all we have to work, we should work with a computer because we are here to become software engineers. Software engineers work on a computer. Now, the very first discussion that we are going to take up now is about computer. Is about computer. Can anybody tell me who invented computer? Online students? Nice. The offline students are telling me. Who is the inventor of computer? Okay. At least in tomorrow's class, you tell me who invented computer. Okay. Now coming back to class. So to get the job, we work on computer. Now, how really the computer is going to do the task? Because whatever you do, it has to do the task. Whatever you tell the computer, it has to do that work. Now, who is the one main responsible for doing all the work when you take a computer is, there is one important component. Can anybody tell me who is the one? What is that important component? Charles Babbage. Very nice, Rahena. Very good, Rahena. Yes. Charles Babbage invented computers. Very good. You're correct. Nice. So now can you tell me what is the one which is main element for any execution in a computer? Yes. CPU. Very nice. Correct, Prashant. Yes. Very good. So CPU. You know that there is a PC cabinet for every computer. It will have PC cabinet. Inside that, there is something called CPU. Which is it? What is it? It is central processing unit. That is what CPU, correct? So inside CPU, what is there? There is something called motherboard. In the motherboard, one main component is there. That main component is the one which is mainly responsible for any execution of a computer. Are you understanding? And who is that, ma'am? Who is that is? That is only who is that? The microprocessor. Who is that? Microprocessor. Are you all getting this, my dear students? So if you know, what do we call CPU? CPU, we call it as brain of a computer. Are you understanding? CPU is referred as brain of computer. How for a human brain is important, you all know, right? How much important it is? Let's say we have everything functioning properly. Our hands, our legs, our eyes, everything is having a good functioning. No problem. But if brain is not working, It's useless. That body becomes useless. Are you understanding? You've heard about this brain dead. You know, if at all a person gets some injured and there is his brain stops working, that person's brain stops working, that person can be declared that that person is dead. He is dead. That is how important brain is. Are you all able to understand? Similarly, the microprocessor is what? The CPU, where the microprocessor is present, it is said to be brain of a computer. So main responsibility, main person for any execution of a computer, if it has to function properly, who is that responsible for the functioning of computer properly is? It is the CPU. Inside CPU, it is the microprocessor. Now, my dear students, so whenever I'm referring to a computer from now on, please remember I'm referring to what? I'm referring to microprocessor. Whenever I tell computer, microprocessor, I'm referring. So this processor is made up of a semiconductor technology device. If at all there are some easy students, they can relate to me really good. It is a semiconductor device. Are you all understanding? Microprocessors are made up of semiconductor devices. Now, the semiconductor device can understand only two things. What are the two things? It can understand the high voltage and it can understand the low voltage. Only two things it will understand. Current, mainly it will understand the current, electric flow. But high current, high voltage, low voltage, when I tell, low voltage means 0 volts, high voltage means not something 1000 volts, 1200 volts, no. That is plus 5 volts. Only two things it will understand. Are you all understanding? You only tell me, whatever I'm telling till now is all something related to electrical engineers, electronics engineers. It is referred to them. But are we here to become electronics engineers, electrical engineers? No. We are here to become what? We are here to become software engineers. So for a software engineer, how do they tell what computer will understand? We will not tell it will understand voltage. We will not tell it will understand 0 volts, 5 volts. No. We will tell from the software perspective. We are going to tell like this. What is that is? The 0 volt, whatever I am telling, that is only we tell it as it will understand 0. And high voltage, we tell it as 1. So till now, maybe you would have understood, right? What computers will understand? We were telling it will understand only zeros and ones. Are you understanding? It will understand what? It will understand only and only zeros and ones, my dear student. 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. Only ones and zeros is what a computer will understand. Very good, Prashant. Binary language. Computer will understand only binary language, you were telling, right? What is that binary language? This is only binary language, 0 and 1. Apart from 0 and 1, it will not understand anything, my dear students. Anything is not understood by them. Am I clear with this? Yes? Great. So now, okay, people understood that computers will understand only these things. And back in those days, how they were giving the instructions to the computers, you know. Computers used to be very, very huge. And if at all they have to tell, they have to instruct the computer from zeros and ones. What they were doing is they were having big, big cables in their hand. If they have to tell 0, some 3-4 people used to hold that cable. They used to remove it. When they remove the current, no voltage, 0 volts, correct? Now they have to tell 1. So what they were doing, they were all taking the cable and they were putting into that computer, which indicates 1. So 0, 1, 0, 1, put, pull. It is going to be like, how difficult it is for them to handle. If at all they miss a little of voltage, they were getting some other output. Means they were getting some wrong execution. Are you all able to understand? That way they were doing initially. But then people thought, okay, see, if at all we have to tell the computers to do like this, it is very difficult. What we'll do is, instead of that, we will write code for it. We will start writing the code and we will go give it directly to the computer. And that way, they started to write the coding. They started coding. They started instructing the, what is coding, dear students? It is nothing but what is really is programming. Instructing the computer is what is, we call it as programming. Now, then they thought, what they thought, okay, how are we going to do it? Let me also tell this, dear students, computers were mainly invented for what purpose, you know? Mainly for reducing the work. Whatever we humans are doing, let us reduce that work. If at all I have to add two numbers, I have to add a 2 plus 2. So 1, 2, 2 plus 2, 1, 2. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 addition. I have to do manually. Why I will do? Let this computer only do. That is what humans are. The humans are like that only, right? If we are doing something, we tend to do this. We tend to tell, okay, if you are doing, do it for me also, we will tell. Correct? Yes or no? So we have that habit, right? Humans, we usually ask our work, we always try to reduce our work and we ask somebody else to do it. Similarly, that is when one style of coding came. Which is that one style of coding came? Where they thought of writing the code in terms of zeros and ones. So then they thought, if at all I have to add two numbers, what I will do is I will tell like this 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 0. Like this, I will tell. If you have to perform the addition, you have to tell this. Okay. If in case you have to perform subtraction, then one more binary code. This is binary code. One more binary code. Maybe you have to tell 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0. Similarly, if you have to perform multiplication, you have to write the next code. If you have to perform division, maybe you have to tell like this. So if you are observing, in this way, they started to write the coding. And this level of coding, what do you tell? Now observe here, dear students, it is present in which language? This is the code which is present in the machine understandable language. Machine means the processor. Are you getting it? Computer means processor. Mainly that is what I'm referring to. So it can understand what? It can understand this machine, the language code what I have written here, which is binary language. So this level of language only was said to be what? Was said to be machine level language. We call it as machine level language. What is machine level language? The language in which the machines can understand. And this is machine understandable language, correct? This is understood by machine because it is completely zeros and ones. Now, if I have to perform addition, I will take it and I'll give it to the processor. The microprocessor will easily execute, it will perform addition and it will give me the required output without any problem. Are you understanding? So this is what it is doing. This was not at all a problem. People were very happy, dear students. But now you only tell me, I've written this code, right? Now, I will ask you, please tell me the code for performing multiplication. Tell me. Tell me. You're not able to tell. Maybe you will tell, ma'am, move little side, I will tell. Okay, I'll come this side. You saw it. Now tell me what is the code I have written for probability division? Are you able to tell? No, right? Because, okay, ma'am, give me 2 minutes. We'll by heart and tell. Maybe few of you would be telling me that, but you only think and tell me. How many zeros and ones you will remember? Okay, 4 instructions I have written: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Somehow 4 you will by heart. What if I have written some 25 different codes? If I've written some 50 different codes, all will you by heart? Okay, let's assume you have by hearted. What? Instead of just 1 0, if you are giving 1, instead of 1, you are giving 0. Total change, total different output, total different execution, or completely wrong output, wrong execution. Why? Just 1 0 or 1 goes wrong, there is an error. So initially people felt it good, but writing the code in this binary way, because if you observe, it is present in the binary language. Yes, all this machine level code. Why it is machine level language? Again, I'm telling, because it is a language which is present in the machine understandable level. So it is called machine level language. If you give it to the computer, it will execute definitely. But people were like, okay, now they understood it is very, very big problem. Even now, if in case I ask you randomly, tell one of your friends' phone number, will you be able to tell that? No, right? You would have saved their numbers with their names. Yes or no? Then you will be able to call. Why that, ma'am? Why? Because we humans are really bad in remembering numbers. Are you getting it? Means few numbers we can remember, but not all the numbers. Not all the code needed we can be able to remember. Are you able to understand? Yes. So now moving ahead, okay, people understood this. What is the next thing? That is when they started to demand for another type of language. And that is when one more level language was invented. We call it as assembly level language. So what really is going to happen in this assembly level language is, here, dear students, instead of telling for addition 11000011, we will tell add, like this we will tell. As soon as we tell add, it has to add two numbers. If I have to perform subtraction, let us not tell 00101110. Rather, just tell it as sub. If you have to perform multiplication, tell it as mul. If you want to perform division, tell it as div instead of like this. So this way of writing the code is what we tell it as mnemonics. So people started to use mnemonic style of coding. So what is this, dear students? This here, if you're observing, we have assembled the things and we have written the language, programming language. So it is called assembly level language code. Now, if in case you take this assembly level language code and give it to the processor, think and tell me, will I get the output or not? Will it get executed? Online students, everybody, tell me yes. Everyone, yes. Prashant is telling yes. What about others? Will it perform the execution and give me the output? Quickly tell me. Is it yes, my dear students? Okay. If in case anybody think yes, let me tell no. It will give me error. This will not get executed. Ma'am, why? Why? If at all you have understood till now, whatever I have told, you will be able to understand. Why? Because what computer will understand? It will understand only zeros and ones. Only two things, zeros and ones. But what I have written, am I written my program? Have I written it in terms of zeros and ones? No. It is present in mnemonics format. It is not present in binary format. So it will not get executed. That is when what people did is they invented one software. What happened? One software was invented. So what is the name of this software? The software name is only assembler. What is the software name? The software name is assembler. So what assembler is going to do? Assembler is a software which will take the assembly level language code as input and convert it into machine level language. So now what is it doing is, it is taking the assembly level language code. Are you understanding? It is taking assembly level language code as input and it is going to give machine level language code as output. Now, after assembler converting it into machine level language, if I'm going to give it to the processor will easily understand, perform the execution and it will give me the required output. Definitely it will be able to process without any problem. Are you understanding? Everyone? Yes? Great. Now, moving ahead, people were now happy. Okay, they have got assembly level language code. So very, very happy. But we humans are never happy with whatever we have. We always want more and more. Ma'am, why? How, ma'am? I will only tell. Say, suppose you're going on a bicycle. Cycle, you all know, right? Let's say you're riding on a cycle. You're very happy. You have a cycle. You're very, very happy. Next, you will go and you will stand in the signal. Signal is a traffic. Next, one person will come and stand next to you in one bike. Now you will see that bike. You will feel, okay, I have cycle, but I think I should have that bike with me. So you will think of taking a bike. Okay, now you have taken that bike. Next day you are going on a bike. You are very happy that you have a bike now. Next, again, one next to you, one person will come and stand, stop in a car. You'll look at the car. Hey, wow, that car is good. Don't you think I should have a car like that? Yes. Now again, think. And one day you think of buying a car and you have bought a car. Okay. Again, you're very happy with the car. You are going happily on the car. Next day, I mean, after some days, you see there is one more car, let's say BMW car that will come next to you. Now you will see that and you will say, I have this car, but I think I should have that BMW with me. Right? So we keep on wanting more and more. Yes, that is how the humans are. Maybe today we are just living in a small house, one RK house. Next, you feel that I should have 1 BHK. Okay, you will have 1 BHK house. Now you will tell, okay, I think I should live in a 2 BHK house. Next, you will go for a 2 BHK house. You're still not happy. You will go to your one of the friend's house. You see, they are living in 3 BHK and you will like that house. You will come back to your home and you'll say, I should also have 3 BHK house. Now you think of having a 3 BHK house. So we humans never stop ourselves into one thing. We keep on wanting more and more. Same way people were initially fine with the mnemonic style of writing, the assembly level language code. But then what they thought is they want to write another level of coding, which happens to be the high level coding. So what really type of code you write in high level? Why should we tell ADD add? I will just tell plus for addition. If I have to perform multiplication, I'll just tell one hyphen like this. If I want to do multiplication, one star, I will tell. If I want a division, I will tell one slash like this. So like this, I will make use of symbols for the operations, for performing the operations. Are you able to understand? So in this way, people thought and came up with another style of writing a language, programming language, which we tell it as high level language. Why it is high level language? Because we humans, we tell that we are the high level in the hierarchy. When you take all the animals, we are also animals. In that animals, we are in the high level of hierarchy. So this is a language in which the humans are understanding it. It is easy for humans. So they started to tell this as high level language code. Now, the next question to all of you. I am going to take this high level code and give it to the processor for the execution. So now you only think and tell me, will I get the output? Will it get executed or will I get error? Quickly tell me. Will it perform the execution? Everyone? Online students, will it perform the execution? What do you all think? Respond. Will it execute for me? Everyone, will it execute? If in case your answer is yes, let me tell you, no, this will not execute. Ma'am, why? Why? Because see, I have high level language code and I'm giving it as an input, but will it understand? No, it will understand only machine level language code. So that is when they invented one more software. So what is that software? I'm going to tell you now. They invented one software and the name of the software is only what? So which is the software if you ask me? That is only compiler. What is it? That is only compiler. So what compiler can understand? What compiler is going to do? Compiler is a software which is going to take the high level code as input and convert it into machine level language code. Now, when I give it to the processor will understand and it will execute and give me the required output. Are you able to understand, everyone? So in this way, the compiler and assemblers were invented. Am I clear with this to everyone? Yes. So in this way, today, whatever the code we write, which is present in which language? It is present in the high level language. And when we write the high level language code, we always make use of the compilers. Compilers are the softwares which is going to convert the high level code to the machine level code. And in this way, we are able to execute all our required programs. Am I clear this? Am I clear with this? Everyone, please respond. Everyone, please respond. Am I clear with this? All the online students, am I clear with this? Okay, great. So now take down the heading as about computers and please copy this, whatever is on the board. By the time you copy, maybe before that, I have got something to show to all of you. So please wait for a minute. Let me share the screen here. So why is that about us when we discussed? What is that one thing I told? Here we are to mainly get that first dream job, get all the necessary skills and get your dream job. So with that, how we are going to be with you? We are going to be with you in skilling all the technical skills that is needed. Along with that, we are going to give you the placements. So you can attend any number of placements, that is unlimited placements that you will have till you get your first dream job. Am I getting it? So with that, I have a few of our placed students to show for you. I'm going to display few of their details who are placed, who have got trained and placed from We Stand For You Solutions. I would just keep it shared for you. So I just have few of the students' data here. If you could observe. So you can just see here, these are placed students' details here. They are placed into various different companies from We Stand For You Solutions with various packages here. So maybe I've just displayed few of it for all of you. I hope you can make up with respect to what is necessary for you and getting that all the training needed. We are with you and we are going to provide you the placements. Nothing but you will have unlimited placement opportunities from our end till you get your first dream job. Am I clear with this? So with that, maybe we have to be there for that thing. We have to start that thing. That is what we have started from today. We have to work towards that. And today is our first step for it. What is that? Starting with the classes. Yes? Okay. So we have so many things to discuss. We have more number of days to discuss on that. We keep discussing many things each and every day. But as of now, please take down the heading as about computers and copy this. Whatever I've written, copy this. After you've copied this, I'm going to tell you some lines about assembler and compiler. I'll make you write for that. Okay. First you finish this diagram, then I will tell you. What about others? I hope all of you have completed it. Okay. So take down assembler. Take down assembler. Assembler is a software. Assembler is a software. Assembler is a software. Assembler is a software which will convert assembly level language code. Assembler is a software which will convert assembly level code to machine level code. Assembler is a software which will convert the assembly level code to machine level code. Next, compiler. Take down the next heading as compiler. Compiler is a software. Compiler is a software which will convert the high level language code, which will convert the high level language code to machine level language code. Compiler is a software which will convert the high level code to machine level code, machine level language code. Is it completed, everyone? Yes? All of you have completed? Please respond. The screen is visible. All of you, please watch this.
I feel for me most of the time is good time. Either you are learning or you're enjoying what you have learned. So it's not the ups and the downs. You know, you lose some, you win some. When you win, you celebrate. When you lose, you learn. Either ways, I'm having a good time.
I mean, as I said, it's always, you are unfazed by good and bad. So how do you maintain that calm, cool exterior?
Very simple. Don't think about the result. It's a result that puts pressure on us. You know, what if this happens? What if we don't win the game? What if we don't get selected? But again, worry about the controllables, you know, and whatever the controllables are, we take care of it, we'll get the desired result. If we don't get the desired result, we'll improve. We'll change our plans, we'll execute better, and we'll get a chance to prove ourselves again. So, you know, that's what it is. Thinking about the result never gives you result. Yes, you may have a target in mind, but what is more important is to take care of the small steps in life. You know, what needs to be done, what I am supposed to do, what extra I can do, and you know, that will help us achieve the target.
The most important thing is whenever I am going out representing my country, I want to give it my best shot. You know, it's not about the expectation that others have from me. For me, it's all about what good I can do, how well I can contribute. I always felt country was the biggest motivation for me. It was never about scoring runs or taking wickets. You know, it was more about the team should do well and we should win the games. And that always helped because it kept things very simple. You know, once you start getting into the groove of I want to score runs, I want to take wickets, I want to do this, we play a team sport. So for us, it's always about, you know, all of us moving together. And, you know, what is something that you can do, but maybe some of the others can't do. To realize all of that and then to move forward, taking that added responsibility, that's what makes you, you know, slightly special. The most important ingredient, yes, hard work is there, dedication is there, passion is there, but I felt being honest is one of the most important things. To start off being honest to yourself. Unless you are honest to yourself, you can't be honest to others. And what it also does is, it helps you in accepting what the shortcomings are. You may not be a great player, you know, may not be a great human being, but if you're willing to accept the shortcomings, you can always look to improve. You can go to people, you can ask for help, and there'll be people to guide you out. Whether it's your seniors, whether it's your parents, close friends, whoever those may be. And I always felt all these things really helped me keep moving ahead in life. Throughout being honest towards the goal. What is the goal? The goal is not to, for me it was never to score so many runs for India. For me it was always, how we'll be able to win a game. Whether you are the captain or you're not the captain. What you want is, how much you have contributed for the team to win.
So, that's what it is. Thinking about the result never gives you result. Yes, you may have a target in mind, but what is more important is to take care of the small steps in life. What needs to be done, what I am supposed to do, what extra I can do, and that will help us achieve the target.
I personally always felt sport teaches you a lot in life. It teaches you how to deal with the losses, the failures, and at the same time, how to behave when you are successful. You need to show a lot of respect to the opposition or the contender you are competing with, but at the same time, be humble in life, enjoy what you are supposed to, and have respect for everybody around you.
How was the video, everyone? I hope all of us will definitely like the person whom we saw on the video. Yes, MS Dhoni. I think everybody likes the person for the human he is, the way he plays cricket. Correct? Yes. So, if you have observed that video, the way he is into the things, the way he is expressing when we have ups and downs in life, how we have to keep on practicing, because what really matters is your practice, your honesty to the things. Similarly, now we have some goal. What is the goal now? To get that job. So for that, what practice is needed, or what honest and work is needed, is what we all have to put in. Am I clear with this? So this is about the today's class. And there is somebody in the meeting who has joined as Samsung. So please tell your name, put your name and email ID in the chat box. One student has joined as Samsung with the name Samsung. Please put your name and email ID. Please send it, because it is not possible to understand which student you are without your name. Okay, please that student who has joined by the name Samsung, please change your name and send your name and email ID in the chat box. Okay. Okay, dear students, we'll keep the class till here for today. So there are so many things to discuss, and you have 5 days of time. These are the demo classes. For you, it is demo. For me, it is the very first day of the class I have started with. So 5 days are given to you that, okay, will you be able to understand? Will you be able to go through the classes, and are you in the right place for building your career? Are you in the right place where you can get your job, the first dream job, getting all the skills necessary? So in order to have all those analysis, these 5 days of time is given to you. So please attend all the 5 days of classes and see whether you are in the right place, whether you can go here. And definitely, if you continue, we can continue our journey. If in case you find it, no, you cannot continue, not a problem. These 5 days definitely will not be waste. You would have learned many things in these 5 classes. Am I clear with that? So I'll keep the class till here for today, my dear students, and let's all meet in tomorrow's class. Thank you.